correctly. Not me getting the hang of having a bunch of going on. Ugh. Is this one sock or two socks? Two socks. Okay. Yeah, I'm prepping for my live stream that I have later. This will be my first time going live on TikTok because I got approved for that. And I might be trying to add, Lord, let's get this. Add Facebook into the mix. We gonna see. Y'all, I've definitely been fighting for my life, and I've been like, now I'm kind of in a place of like, oh, I actually feel good. Hey, Angela. How are you, boo? My skin looks crazy. It's dry. I just came in from outside. I need to take a shower, but before I take a shower, I want to edit these 2 videos and post them and get my live stream prep before I get ready to do that. But I feel good. I had a bunch of conversations with my father today, and it's always so interesting talking to him because I love my dad so much, and I've had to get to a place of just like acceptance with a lot of things because he is how he is, but he loves in a way that he knows how, right? And it doesn't always directly translate to how I prefer to receive love, how I prefer to hear it, but it doesn't mean that the love isn't present. So just in balancing, oh, let me turn this light on. So just in terms of balancing, knowing that, but then feeling your way through it, in real time, it can be a very interesting thing. So we had a bunch of conversations about the past, about his life, because I feel like my father is very critical of me, and the criticism has shifted. So like before, it used to be critical in a way of like, you expect excellence, yada yada, you know, typical immigrant parent minded shit, right? Be super smart, excel, get good grades, get a good job, all of that stuff. Where I think I brought my tripod down here. Hold on, y'all. I could have sworn I had that tripod in my hand. Thank you, Angela. Thank you so much. I think I left my tripod up here, y'all. But what was I saying? Oh, my dad is really critical, I feel, of me. And it shifted from being like critical of like academics, financial success, like setting yourself up for success. Because ultimately, that's where it comes from. From like well-intentioned parents that really love you. They be hard on you. They be wanting you to excel in school. They be wanting you to get a good job. Because ultimately, they want you to have a fighting chance in this world, right? Like, they want you, they understand what the world is. They've experienced it for however many years. And they really want you to have a fighting chance. So now that I have decided to not go to math school, not do any of the things that I thought I was going to be doing, and to like push in the creative space, my parents have had to shift and adjust if they want to be supportive of me. I think I still need this light in the front because because like my goals and my ideals and stuff have shifted, have changed. So they kind of got to change too if they actually want to be supportive. So I have noticed my dad has done that because I remember working at the organ procurement company I used to work at, and like feeling like that was my cover, right? Because I was still technically in the science field. Like I was working on skin, I was allograft skin process or whatever. And like that was gonna be my taking a break before going to med school. I remember how scared shitless I was when I made the decision that I didn't want to go to med school to like tell my dad. Like I was just so terrified to like tell him, you know what, I don't want to do that anymore. But at the time, I had like launched a blog that started to take off. It wasn't like blowing up, like I hadn't become a millionaire overnight, but I had got a lot of traction. I had gotten a bunch of celebrity interviews right out the gate. Like I was feeling really good about it. So I don't know. I was just so nervous, and like to be in a place now where I have been operating in a creative space for over 10 years. I have been taking care of myself and pursuing my goals and allowing my creative dreams uh uh no, I didn't take a big L actually. But allowing my creative dreams to evolve as well. My father has shifted, and he has been very, very supportive in like trying to figure out what the support look like in Erica's pursuit of this new thing that I have no idea about, this new thing that I had never considered, this new thing that didn't even really exist. Because while I'm a filmmaker now, at the time, like when I started my blog, I didn't really understand filmmaking. So I was more so in media, and like I was, interning that vibe and blue and all of that or whatever. So like the best closest thing that he could relate it to was like journalism maybe, but I was more heavily in social media. And our parents do not understand that, do not know, what that is. Like, so for something that has not been tried and true, something that wasn't even around when they were coming up as a potential viable option, let alone, just the industry taking up space at all, that this does not exist. So for him to shift and to support, but not understand anything that I do and not really understand why I'm doing it, except for the fact that I feel called to, it's been really great. But I take it upon myself, like I'm here in Detroit now, and I take it upon myself to come and work in my dad's multiple businesses, be like the secretary, the admin assistant, the operating manager, whatever he kind of needs in reference to support, because he also you haven't seen paper money in years. Also, when I'm around my dad, I have cash because he deals in cash. Like he's super old school, Caribbean ass daddy. Anyway, I come here specifically and I'm like helping him out, and he is still critical in the ways of like, well, in my day, da 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 da, and in my day, da 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 da. And like part of it is like a little bit jaded from some of the things that have happened. But ultimately I know that he has the best intentions for me and wants the best for me. So it's really interesting. Like I said all of this to say, it's really interesting navigating the criticism, because I had a conversation with him today and I'm just like, yo, I don't feel like you set me up for success to even help you, because you micromanage and you only give me the 5-foot view versus 50 feet in front of me. I have no additional runway to be able to jump in and help you with certain things. So like you're stressed and you're worried, and I'm like, why am I here if you're going to still be worried about every little thing and not hand things off? And when I do things, you're like super critical of it because you're used to like working alone, right? So we like had that conversation, and it spiraled into something else, and then spiraled into him talking about the past and like what it was like for him growing up, what it was like for him in high school, what it was like for him in college, and all of that. And I said all of this to say it's so interesting to me the way that trauma manifests, but then also carries throughout people's lives, and then ultimately throughout bloodlines. And like in talking to him about his parents, and me looking at him as one of my parents, but then also knowing about my mom and him's era, because they didn't stay together. And then like his perspective on it, my mom's perspective on it, my perspective on it, and all of the things that came of that. It's just like, but then also in hearing certain stories about things that happened to him when he was a child from his parents, you could see kind of like patterns and things like re-emerge in a different way. And that is something that they are performing, but don't necessarily realize that they're performing it. So it's just interesting. And I feel really, really grateful today. Like I haven't gotten a ton accomplished, but I feel really, really grateful. And I think I find myself feeling really, really grateful when I'm able to have very grounded, real conversations, but then also reflect and get to a place of understanding around certain things. So like it's one thing for a critical statement to be made or a behavior to be done I don't appreciate or I don't like and it make me feel away. But if I can get a better understanding of like where that position with that where that came from, why it potentially happened, then I tend to like be a little bit better about it. And I feel like I got so much perspective today and me pushing back with my dad and then all this other stuff coming out and it's just like, oh, okay. And I'm taken back to a place of like, what's your intention here? Like when I come and I'm in person with my dad, I'm always trying to keep it forefront, even though like I'm a person, I gotta be honest and like tend to myself as well. But I try to put him at the forefront and like what does he need? Because he operates a lot in like a silo of like what of his business and what he has going on, all of his goals. And he doesn't have a ton of people that he can just talk to and vent to and like whatever. And I want to be that, but it also puts me in a very interesting position because I'm still his daughter, right? So like as his child, he might have certain feelings about things that I could also have feelings about things. And I don't know. It's been interesting. Today was a very interesting day in that regard because of all of that that has happened. I think that people who come on the internet in order to be divisive and disrespectful to other people, like with that one goal in mind, may the Lord come into your life and help you because I could not imagine being that miserable. I have experienced depressive episodes, but I have never been to the place that some of you raggedy ass heathens are. I just have never experienced that. I don't ever want to experience it. Like I'm so empathetic to people, but also some of you just need to go to hell. And maybe the Lord can catch you before you go, but you know, enjoy your trip. Y'all are weird. And I really wish we would bring back and normalize shame because some of y'all don't know what shame is and you need to understand and feel what shame is. Anywho, it's not going to stop me and me feeling really good about this place that I am in and the clarity that I have received. I was just so reminded today of like how many people, or not necessarily how many people, but how we all are moving through life with certain hurts and how we handle it, how, you know, we choose to respond dictates how that hurt continues to manifest or materialize in our lives in different ways. And it's crazy. And I want to not necessarily be in control of whatever hurt I'm still carrying, but I definitely want to be in tune with it and clear on it and acknowledge it. Um, because that's also another thing. Maybe some of the people who are coming on here every day disrespecting me, y'all asses is big hurt. And it's like, baby, do somebody need to hug you? Like, what is it that you need? Figure out what your hurts are so that you can figure out what your needs are so that you can get your damn needs met. Stop going out sad out here, coming online, embarrassing yourself in your damn, whoever birthed your terrible ass. Anyway, those are just some of my thoughts. It's freaking almost 5 o'clock. I need to get this live stream prep. I have not done a TikTok live before, so I'm like, let's run through it, Erica, because girl, I've been having technical difficulties over on YouTube, and I am not trying to have no damn issues. Hi, boo, how are you? I am not trying to have no issues on the clock app. People, I feel like, are even more treacherous over there on the damn clock app. So I want to have everything nice and together. Very cute, very demure. She keeps her shit on lock. It's all coming together. I absolutely adore TikTok, though. Quiet as kept. Some of y'all be raggedy over there, too, but I adore it. It's a really cool app. I don't know what any of you guys had going on today, but hopefully you were having very productive or powerful, impactful, enlightening Tuesdays as well. I hope that you are feeling great. Whatever is going on, I hope that it is bringing great will and good feelings your way. Okay. Hi. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am missing something. Oh, this needs to get plugged in here. I'm like, why hasn't that come on yet? So I want to edit 2 videos and get them up on YouTube as well. And then I'm going to take a shower, eat dinner before I get ready for this live. This lighting is crazy right now. But that's because it's behind me. Hey, Allie. Girl, me and my dad had a freaking walk down memory lane conversation today. So it has been a very interesting one, but good. It has been pretty good. Hi, Libby. How are you, honey? And thank you so much, Periana. I appreciate it. Welcome into all the new folks. If this is the first time that you're seeing me, my name's Erica. I am a full-time content creator and filmmaker, storyteller. I have a main channel, Erica Vane TV, where I critique television and film. And I have this personal channel, which is here, where I go live every single day and just catch people up, chit chat, answer questions. Typically, the questions are about screenwriting or the industry. I live in LA. I'm currently visiting family in Detroit. What do you think? Oh, thank you, Angela. I appreciate you so much. And the moment we grow, it's like, yes, the moderator's got to come in handy because some of these people are tripping. You're watching from Toronto? I have never been to Toronto. I've been to Canada a bunch of times, but never been to Toronto. I actually thought I was going to make it to Canada this trip, but I don't think I'm going to make it. Because I'm in Detroit, it's so easy to get there. Like, all you got to do is go across the bridge. It's like 15 minutes. Ontario, mostly. Like, when I was younger, we had some neighbors that used to take me to pick, like, strawberries and blueberries in the fields in Canada. And we would just go right across the bridge and then, like, maybe 30 minutes to, like, some farms or something. I couldn't even tell you, like, what the actual cities are. But I used to go over, when I would be here, I used to go over the bridge from Detroit to Canada when, this is like so years ago, when I needed to get away because my phone wouldn't work. That was before they had, like, you know, Canada was included in your phone plan. I used to run right over there like, oh, I didn't get the call. My dad used to stress me out. My dad and my sister, actually, used to stress my ass out. And I would just go and park by the water and just be sitting for hours. Anywho, I'm going to move you guys over here because I'm going to be facing this TV that I have turned into a monitor, which will kind of make a really great backdrop. And then this is my actual computer. And I'm in my sister's, like, I don't know if this is like a utility closet or I don't know what it is, but I kind of like commandeered it to be my office for the day. Used to live in Atlanta, but at Boston. Oh, were you moving around for work or were you just trying to explore and figure out what worked best for you? I don't think I could live in Atlanta. I would definitely work because so many productions happen there. I will work in Atlanta in a heartbeat, but I don't think I could live there. Even though I have a bunch of friends who live there and who are doing so well and, like, really, really, really thriving. I don't know why. One of my computers. Brightness has gone down. Okay. No, you was younger. Your dad had a job that was moving around. Gotcha. Makes sense. Makes sense. Wait, why is this? Okay, here we go. Oh, I just don't have nothing over there. Well, what's going on in you guys this day? What's been up with you? What's happening in your neck of the woods? I need to adjust. I put this up when I first got here because I'm like, oh, the post is really all the videos I need to make. And I made some of them, so I need to move them, but I still need to make a few others. All of those are done. Okay. We're trying to get super organized. Is this close? Like, how do I disconnect? Thank you. I was using my iPad as another screen earlier. My dad completed radiation. Oh, awesome, Angela. How is he feeling? Oh, I know that's a lot. Congratulations to him. That's awesome. Yeah, she's so loud in real life. She's really so extra. I mean, I say, do you? I think that we are honestly struggling in a epidemic of like sameness and people thinking that they need to be something else other than themselves. So if Nene Leakes is running around Atlanta hollering and screaming, let her do that. At least you know what you get. At least you know what it is and what it ain't. She's not hiding parts of herself with other agendas or anything. And I think the more we normalize allowing people to be whoever they are, the better we will be at identifying who our people are, who our tribe is, and we can befriend and be in community with people who actually are equally yoked with us versus trying to be in community and failing at being in community with people who are pretending to be something they're not. You know? He's doing better but still moving slow. That's to be expected. That's to be expected. But I pray that this treatment plan works. Like knocks it out of knocks everything out and like sets him up to thrive for many, many years. And if there's anything I can do, let me know, Angela. Yeah, she was very down to earth. It was so nice being a celebrity, but she was very, very loud. I see you point authenticity. Yeah. And you know what? One of the first things I started to think about, and I've had to do it a lot recently because I've been publicly hating this fictional character. But one of the things I'm reminded of is like sometimes the things that we lean the heaviest on and we critique about people or we might not like about people are things that are rooted in something that's tied to ourselves. So this might not be the case, but it's always something good to explore of like, do you not like her being loud because you wish that you could be loud? Or you would love to be a little bit more vocal in various areas of your life? And maybe it is true, maybe it's not true. But again, it's something worth investigating and figuring out so that you can unearth, additional things about yourself. It's been hard being on here. People always calling me up weird times. Oh, no worries. No worries. It's so admirable how amazingly supportive and like right there you are with your parents. I love that. That's something I'm also trying to cultivate for myself. It's like I want to be the daughter that just shows up for my parents. And then they feel supported by me. Yes, my therapist said the exact same thing. And I read in the book too, so you might be on something. Yeah. It's something that's not easy to always think about because like the Jackie character on Belly, I can't stand that hoe. And I not that I want to be a little biracial light skinned girl running around the hood, but what I did discover in like auditing my hate for her as a concept is like I really am triggered by the pedestalization of non-black women in black spaces. So that's what that brings up for me when I see her. And I feel like we all just have to do, or not have to, because nobody don't got to do a damn thing, but we could do a better job of assessing our feelings, auditing ourselves to get more clear understanding and knowledge of ourselves, you know? There's so many things that we can learn about ourselves through that don't have nothing to do with us seemingly. I pointed out a lot in the television shows that I break down. Like, I feel the way that I do about various characters, various storylines, 100% tied to the life that I live, the life that I want to live, the woman I am, the woman I want to be. It's just about me figuring out and making those connections to fully know, you know? Okay. I said I wanted to finish editing this, so let me do that real quick while I chit chat with y'all. And it gets a little bit too dark. I'm just talking about this on the surface level because we do see the introduction of abortion into the conversation in episode 8 because Sonya. Okay, I should probably put these in headphones in, huh? I do not look nothing like Candace Owens, and be careful, babes, because your racist is showing. You might want to tuck that in. We don't all look alike. Enjoy being blocked and talking to the ether. I look nothing like Candace Owens. We don't even have the same head shape. Angela, if you're still on there, what are you doing to also take care of yourself and support yourself while you are caring for your dad, but also your mom? How you feel about your self-care right now and where you're at with it? Uh, 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 uh. I talk about whatever I want to talk about and whatever's going on in life. Angela says I've been reading, watching TV in general. What are you reading? Girl, why I still haven't finished that book? But I got it with me. I'm terrible. Y'all know TV is my thing. But I'm barely keeping up on that. But what are you reading? What are you reading and what are you watching? I need to actually pull up right now and have on this side of me Reasonable Doubt, because that comes back tomorrow and I wanted to do a season recap for that. um you had to start. I thought you watched The Family Business. Why did I think that you didn't watch The Family Business before? Or you just read the books? Oh, you're reading the books. Okay. I ain't gonna hold you. EJ, the TV junkie, was talking about, I think Carl Weber had a book signing or something for like the latest book. And I'm like, I purposely said I'm not gonna be reading these goddamn books, but am I gonna start reading these damn books? My interest is kind of peaked. But I don't know. I feel like I should just leave it to the TV show. Because I'm not necessarily like a fan of I'm not necessarily a fan. Hey Dominic, welcome in, boo. Doing both. Like the only thing I can really recall doing both with is like Game of Thrones, and I haven't even finished all those books. Yeah, EJ piqued your interest. But I think I'm just gonna stick to the show. I don't even have time. Like between writing my own shows, I've been a lot more lately. Like in the last week or so, I've been thinking a lot about writing my own book. There's some stories that I have that I want to get out, and it's like it's been so hard trying to sell. It's been so hard trying to find money to make the shows independently. Um, so I thought like maybe I need to be thinking about putting certain stories into a novel format. So I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't have time to read Carl's books. But EJ has started to like influence me to like kind of be interested. You got another class later, Dominic? I need to be editing. I'm sitting up here. I get on here with y'all and I get to chit chatting, and then time just flies by. I'm editing a family business right now talking about Sonya. I can't wait to drop this one. I think maybe I'll just have this repeat. Um, you can't wait to see one of my shows. I can't wait to bring it to y'all. I swear. Hi, Connie. Welcome in, boo. You can't wait for the live tonight. I think this is gonna be a good live. It was a good episode. It was a very heady episode. And hey, Kimberly. And I say that to say of like there were so many important conversations and feelings discussed in this episode. Um, which was slightly different of a tonal shift, but still good. Like I like the space that they are in currently this season. Let me go ahead and upload this one. Editing that. You think we could position for the show to stay? We could. It's crazy because now I'm like, all right, I'm invested and I actually care to do so. We could, but I don't even know if the CW would do it justice. Like I was talking to Corey and I was like, yo, do you think that they would sell it? Like sell the show to another network? Like I think that it could really do good on BET Plus. And like he had just finished Divorce in the Black and I was like, yo, do you think that we should, try to reach out to Tyler and see if Tyler would executive produce it moving, and then Tyler has the BET deal or whatever, and they could actually shoot it in Atlanta and do it at Tyler Perry Studios and all of that. And he thought that was a really really great idea, but I didn't really follow up with him after that because we talked a little bit about people probably not liking how it's going to end. Um, he's an actor in the show All American Homecoming. Um, so I don't know. I'll circle back to him and see if he's even in a place that he wants to go and like push to keep it or revitalize it. Because I feel like the show that we have now, this could continue on for a while. This could go elsewhere, but I don't know if I would want it to stay on the CW because the CW is just they don't they don't give a fuck. Like they quite literally don't give a shit. And so much of All American Homecoming and All American, but we didn't. That ship has already sailed. We didn't lost that battle already. But so much of that universe is the blackness of it, and they don't care about that. So like, I don't know if I could like petition for them to keep it, only for them to maybe reverse the red light, give them a green light, but then not give them the resources, not give them the autonomy, not care about the stories that they actually need to tell, and go back to pushing ships and whatever else that becomes the mandates of the CW. Let me see, this episode was really good. Yeah, it was. It was very good. Let me get a thumbnail together for tonight's live. I didn't do that, so nobody even knows I'm still going live. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I do not know what people's deal is online. Like, common sense is whooping y'all's asses. Decorum is whooping y'all's asses because I do not understand. Half of them aren't even bots. Like, I get this all the time, Dominic. Like, it's people that are just being people. But because I think the vertical lives get pushed internationally more than the horizontal lives, I'm constantly being put in front of international eyes, and a lot of the world is very anti-black and weird. It's so sad. Y'all, I love these cookies so much, and I can never find them. This is the second place I've been able to find them. Before this, I could not find them any store in LA that I went to or Baltimore, but I had found them back in March in Harlem in this organic grocery store I went to off of like 126. And then I found them up the street. And it's crazy because where my sister stays, there's two Krogers that are like within 2 miles of each other. One of them has it, the other one doesn't. Okie dokie. Child, Dominic, yes. In one way or another, I be catching hell, but it's fine. It's the cost of doing business online, I guess. Yeah, they're running faster. Common sense is chasing them, and they quick. They too quick. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I need to make the graphic for this live stream. I haven't even recorded my breakdown video for this episode. I try to record it immediately, but then when the episode be so heavy, I'll be like, all right, Erica, let it marinate so that you can have some insightful shit to say. Because usually, y'all, I just be saying stuff. When it comes time to record my breakdowns, I just go off the dome. But there's some stuff where it just have the subject matter or whatever, it requires a certain level of like credence or decorum. So then I'll like wait a little bit. But then if I wait too long, I'll be honest, I'll be like overwhelmed and unmotivated and something else is going on. Oh, what I also want to say, and I guess I should probably wait for Angela to come back. because she was pointing out how maybe we should petition for them to keep Homecoming. They would actually fit. The CW has this mandate right now where they're bringing a bunch of sports on the channel. They got the NXT deal with, oh, you back. They got the NXT deal with the WWE. Like, for it to be so much sports heavy, unscripted content, it would make sense that you keep All American Homecoming as also like sports adjacent scripted content. Like, do y'all want to win or do you not? Like, do you want to be successful or don't you? I'm looking at the promos that they got for the CW this fall, and I'm like, All American Homecoming will fit in beautifully and grounded out your narrative space, and it doesn't have to be the focus, but it could give you just a well-rounded offering. But no, it's given that the CW is committing to be losers, because I don't understand getting rid of Homecoming, but then also actively pursuing so much unscripted sports content. What's up, Paulie? Welcome in. How can you tell a bot from a normal person as a mod? Child, I don't. I assume that everybody is real and then none of them are bots and some of them are just assholes. And I delete and block whoever is just giving asshole vibes. I don't even rack my brain too hard to try to figure out if it's a real person or not. Because even if it's a real person, but you're a shitty individual or you're a colorist or you're a racist, you don't deserve to have your voice heard anyway. So, boop. Hopefully that helps. I know it doesn't that much, but... I didn't understand The Chosen either, but I also haven't watched The Chosen, and y'all love The Chosen. Like, y'all stand The Chosen down, honey. Let me duplicate this. But they also have 61st Street, which didn't make no goddamn sense. And before the strike, they had originally acquired 61st Street specifically to be in Homecoming spot after they gave All American only 13 episodes, because I think that they were planning to run All American in the fall and Homecoming in the spring. And 61st Street was supposed to have a 9 o'clock spot right behind All American. And I was like, what sense the hell does that make? Because I love me some Courtney B. Vance. But it's giving, if All American is having a night on Monday, then maybe you need to move 61st Street to like a Thursday night. 61st Street feels like a How to Get Away with Murder. 61st Street feels like, I don't know. I don't know if they're doing a third season. I haven't heard anything, which is not necessarily good. I know they only got 61st Street the second season because it was already done and AMC scrapped it and was not planning to release it to get a tax write-off. And the CW acquired it. So what they have, even though it's new and nobody has seen it in reference to season 2, it still was not produced at all by them. They literally just acquired it. Thank you. I haven't heard anything about them shooting for season 3, which sucks. But also with trash, because it's the CW at this point. It just is what it is with them. Aww. The CW was so good back in the day. It's so crazy what people's commitment to, like, maybe not racism specifically, but racial mindsets, racial discrepancies. That's what I want to say. And, like, upholding certain ones, because every single time we watch a decline in this particular network, regardless of what the name was, it was also tied to them deprioritizing Black content creators, Black talent, Black stories. And the highest, best, most prosperous times that they have seen, regardless of them having very white popular shows as well. I'm not going to shit on One Tree Hill, Gossip Girl, none of that. They were great too. But the eras that they had, the height where the network was the most popping, kind of like what Tubi is experiencing right now, was on the backs of Black bodies and Black minds and Black art. And it's crazy that over the course of 20 going on 30 years, y'all have cycled through additional owners or whatever, but still maintain the same air and lack of appreciation for a whole group that has resurrected and resurrected and resurrected your damn network each time it continues to fail, and you still don't give any kind of credence or reverence to that. Wild, nasty work, if you will. Me. And now they're trying to pivot and prioritizing sports. But who's the majority of the people in sports? Oh, all right. All right. People like this, Dominic, it don't even matter if it's a real person or not. No, you cannot be a mod. I don't know you. Who cares? Whether these people are real or not, them coming in and trauma dumping, blessing dumping, but not be a part of our community. Never have seen them before. Go try somebody else. Swipe. I never finished Black Lightning, but it wasn't because it wasn't good. I think I just got distracted. I enjoyed the first season. But the kills was behind that. So the CW can't even fully claim that, because Salem and Mara built that damn show. Yep. Yeah, I was surprised. Where did the photo go? No, I haven't watched any episodes of Ruthless. I haven't even finished last season. I think I'm very close to finishing it, but I literally only turn on Ruthless when I want to watch something, but I don't want to watch something that I actually have to pay attention to. And it's rare. Ah, okay. Simone trying to rush into all these various eras all at one time is stressing me out because can you be in your heel girl era and focus on that and not be focused on trying to hoe? I guess you want to feel beautiful and whatnot, but like I said, Simone Hicks, she got lingerie and some more shit. Like, girl, if you don't sit your ass, your little hot ass down somewhere. Who's Nia, Dominic? She was trying to hold, and that boy is fine, but also he give a little slow. And I get it, you're not with him for his brains or anything. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, again, I'm not against hoeing per se, so I guess do how you feel. But for all that, like, you don't need to add an extra body. You could just go smash Lando. Like, if you need sex that bad, girl, in lingerie and all, like Simone, girl. I was like, Simone, please, please, honey, I beg of you, please, cut the crap. I'm making my thumbnail right now. Heal first, hoe later. Exactly. Heal first. Yes. Honestly, Kimberly, I'm just like so shocked. I'm so shocked that they gave us the episode that they gave us last night. Like shock, shock. Y'all, when I get back, I'm gonna appreciate my office a lot more than I do because this being on the go, on the move, propping things up. Like, look at this. I have this thing over here. These two little things I got from Walmart to like lift up and have my lights. So that's why it keeps falling over. And I'm making this thumbnail now. Yeah, at least you're doing things that 21-year-olds do. I get that. Part of me, and we're gonna talk about this on the live, but part of me is also like, didn't that ship sail though when you became a teen mother at like 15? Like, didn't the ship sail for you to be like have a normal ass childhood? Not to say that you don't deserve childish things or like young adult things, but I don't know. Have your I don't know. I kind of feel like have your hoeing thing, but still with the clarity and perspective that you have gained from experiences that people who typically do the things that you're trying to do now would never do if they had lived the life that you live. Like I feel like some of the things that she's already lived through makes it impossible for her to just be hoeing and like I don't know, not that she can't sleep with people, but like I feel like you would still move with a certain perspective, like I don't know, something. But Simone is freaking infatuated with being normal so damn bad. And it's like, girl, normal don't even fucking exist. But okay. Do your thing, 21. Oh, thank you, Dominic. If she had the child with her, they let it pass the mind. Like the wedding. So much. Like I feel like she's moving like a person who hasn't experienced being married, like a person who hasn't experienced having a baby, choosing to actually have the baby and then give the baby up. Like Simone has so much lived experience for them to try to like now have her want to push herself back into a box that she don't fit in, and I don't know if she ever really fit in, doesn't make sense to me. And I feel like if they were going to do that, then they need to do it in a self-aware way where it would be her actively pursuing like trying to retroactively undo all of the things that she had done some way. Like, of course, you can't succeed at that, but like to me, that would have been a stronger story than them just pretending like it never even happened. And she just, oh, I'm regular and I just want to be regular. But you ain't never been regular. You stopped being regular when you tried to put a baby on Jordan Baker. Like, you stopped being regular at that moment, honey. Please. While I'm at it, well, no, I'll come back and make the thumbnail for that. Breakdown in a second. We got an hour and a half, child, and I still got to shower. I still got to eat. It's too much. This is all too much. If I cut this light off, would that be? It's not terrible. Y'all just want to have to deal with the glare. Oh, it is kind of terrible. Who am I kidding? And I got the light on like low as hell. Anywho. I think that's the problem. She was never a regular teenager and she missed out on that. But then speak to that. She's trying to put it off like all of the things that's happening now are stopping her from being regular. It's like you were never regular. You were never regular, Simone. Y'all, I can only do like an hour and a half, 2 hours tonight because the way I need to get up crack of dawn as early tomorrow, and I cannot be fooling around with y'all. Even when she was so stressed about being able to have a child, some of us won't ever experience that. But she has a child. She is part of his life. Yeah. And even that, I feel like she just went through fertility, and I get that she wants to feel desirable, right? But there's also something to like, you have to be very, very careful while you are going through fertility treatments and freezing your eggs while also having sex because, honey, you can get pregnant. So I don't know if like, maybe that's also part of it. I don't know how much I believe her priority being right now to get it in. And like, do I also believe that Simone Hicks equates getting it in to feeling sexy and desired when she has had Lando, she has had Damon, she has had Jordan? Those men only made you feel sexy during sex, feel desired during sex? I beg to differ. Sitting down somewhere, maybe occupying somebody's time, maybe like talking Lando's ear off and like never wanting him to leave, that type of thing. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it would be so much more to her, like wanting to feel desire. It would look like her commanding attention in like a way that is just so much more than, oh, my body. Please, like, do things to my body. Like, child. Have you on to sitting her ass down somewhere. Okay, that live is up. Y'all, I was trying to plan my freaking calendar the rest of the time I'm traveling and beyond. Why is everything on Thursdays? Why are all the shows dropping new episodes on Thursdays? Why y'all stressing me out? But I'm about to nip this shit in the bud. I'm about to be requesting the episodes in advance from people, from these damn networks, so I don't have to be stressed about this shit. Right. I really adored their friendship. Like, we all needed Nate's. Okay, back to what the hell I was doing. Oh, wait. Did this finish? That's almost finished. That's almost finished uploading. Girl, I just have to submit as press, and I just haven't been doing it. I've been like, low key, I think imposter syndrome be fucking me up. But like, yeah. I also gotta send in my Sundance application for credentials this week. But it's time to stop playing so goddamn small, Erica. Getting the shows weeks in advance, and then being able to do my breakdowns and schedule them joints out would just save, like, it would just lift so much off of my goddamn head. My only worry would be being in conversation with y'all and making sure I don't let shit slip. That would be my only worry. I actually have a friend that works at Stars, and he was like, I ran something at a bit, and he was like, you ain't submit your channel to me. Like, I want to get you, because he works, on all the Star shows, and I'm like, ugh, I could have been getting the Power episodes early, but I kind of like watching those in real time with y'all, and like, part of it is like being a part of the audience too. I don't know, I don't know. But I gotta do something, because right now, it looks like the next few weeks is going to be kicking my ass between Bel Air, The Family Business, and Reasonable Doubt, all on the same day. And then in 2 weeks, Power comes back. So that's four. Well, no, The Family Business will be done. So I'm like literally going to have 3 things on the same day for at least 5, 6, 7 weeks. And my cousin is helping me edit, but Lord, his ass is slow, and he's gonna be slow at the start. I need to probably like put out feelers for additional editors, and like be onboarding a bunch of people at once, so that I just have as much resources as I possibly can. Are you going to be doing lives on all those shows? Yeah, that's the part that's stressing me out. Oh, what am I doing? I'm trying to. This family business episode, is it clear? It's not finished uploading yet. Okay, so let me finish editing this. I also need to watch like a little tutorial for YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, TikTok live, because I'm gonna be going live on TikTok tonight for the first time, y'all. Um, Junior Duncan needs his ass whooped. My list of characters that I can't stand is growing by the day. Whew, Joffrey Baratheon will never leave the list. Jackie's ass has made it on there and probably will never exit. Junior's ass is finding a permanent spot on that hoe. Zachary might be making it by season 8. If he don't get his shit together, I'm saving a spot for his ass as well. Well, I'm going to tell you now, I appreciate your hard work and dedication going live on all these nights. Life be life and you being out of town. Oh, thank you. I appreciate your appreciation. It feels good to know that I'm like doing things in community and not in vain, but people actually appreciate my perspective and like opening the floor and the conversations that I create. Because in a lot of ways, I do feel like my channel is very unique in how I talk about TV. And I know that I have an audience because clearly I have subscribers, right? But sometimes I'm like, oh, nobody cares to talk about this particular point, and I'll just say something that's super heady or super like psychological, and then people be like, oh, I never thought about it like that, or like, yeah, me too, and I'm like, and you're one of those people, you be getting it. I appreciate you, Angela, so very much. And then also, like, top of mind, it's like I'm really just trying to level up and use where I'm at to help me get to the next thing. And I think up in my production, up in my consistency, specifically with live things, will put me in position to submit for some things that I want to do on a bigger scale. I don't know if I have any freaking recordings from season 1. So I don't even have a ton of nows in Paris. I do not like that it's becoming part of Christian Key's brand now to be on the show, get us invested in his character, and then disappear. Bring your ass back, Christian. Damn. Niles needs to appear in the family business. The concierge needs to have his ass on that screen and all the Queen's men. Stop playing with us, please. Oh, thank you. Parrish, you quite literally had plenty of other choices. Talking about you ain't had no choice but to kill Niles. Honey, you had nothing but choices. That's Paris's problem. That will forever be her fatal flaw. Like, girl, you swear that you backed into a corner. Whole time you in a whole meadow, a field, if you will. Nothing but space and opportunity. You are full of shit, Paris Duncan. His songs, he sang? Lord. I want us all to have our creative freedoms and do our thing. And I also want y'all asses to show up when I need you to show up. I have the same feelings about him. go do other things as I have about Tony Childs deciding that she wants to go make other things and she can't figure out the schedule to stay her ass on Girlfriends. I still supported her. The very first movie that she did after Girlfriends was called Rhythm, and I made my cousin watch it, and she still holds it over my head to this day because the movie was absolutely terrible, and I refuse to let that movie drop and not support immediately because it was Tony Childs' Garrett, baby, and it was so terrible. And my cousin was like, "This is what she left Girlfriends for, and you supporting her." And Rhythm is murder spelled backwards, child. I should have known by that. Like, oh, I'm sorry, it's called Ridrum. Hilarious. But no, I mean, as an artist, we all sensitive about our shit, and you want to go sell your little songs. Just tell us when we need to buy them so that you can take your ass back to Tyler Perry Studios and get to filming, sir. Please and thank you. Y'all know what I just thought about? When Rio told her Roman, why didn't Paris register Roman? Because she knows Roman. Like, Lauren was about to sleep with, well, was about to sleep with Roman. They all slept at Bobby the Beast's house, Roman. Like, where's my episode 7 at? Let me search for it. Oh, thank y'all. It's really awesome having amazing people like y'all in my community. So I know the hard work is for a reason, honey. Curtis is hilarious. No, someone trying to kill us. Yes, he is a contract killer. It's kind of what he do. Of course he's trying to kill you. Paris, you 100% don't got it, honey. You ain't never had it. This is me editing these videos, having to rewatch scenes so that I could pull clips from them and just cracking myself up. I love Elijah so much. I gotta look up the actor because now I gotta go watch him in a bunch of stuff. I adore him so much as Brother Elijah that he will now forever have my support. Well, actually, I gotta see another thing and I gotta love him in the next thing. And then once that happens, he gonna be on his path to Michael Ealy's land as it pertains to my freaking support. Yeah. I adore this man. I don't think Paris was clocking that. She was focusing on the house in the blue flower. She used to tell her dad before we had to repeat in season 1. Yep. Elijah was in the man in 3B. When I tell you I do not remember that movie, Allie was talking to me about it the other day, and I remember seeing it, but I don't remember anything about it because I remember it not being that great. But I don't remember the plot, and I know that Lamont Rucker, something like that, he's the lead. But I don't remember shit else about it. He used to be on General Hospital. The guy who plays Elijah? Really? Child. Who would have thunk? Not I. I gotta look up his IMDb and see what I would be most interested in. I'm just going to have to recycle these images because I ain't really got the time right now. So he must be older. Unless he hasn't been on General Hospital that long. Five or 6 years ago. Oh. Oh, I need to pull that. Where's the flowers at Bobby's house? The Miss Me Yet goes crazy. The Miss Me Yet, that is chef's kiss. Ron Rico is just so talented. Like, unless he a cruddy nigga in real life, he is so talented. The range of characters that he plays, I think he's amazing. He is so like nuanced and he just be dropped in. He be dropped in whatever character he playing, he is that nigga. Like, all right, so like let me like copy. All right, I'm just going to export it. Hopefully it's good because I ain't even got the time to like fully review it. He getting better at acting and looking each year. Yeah, he just settled. He just so settled in it. I really enjoyed him and Mia Coppola. Like him and Trevante in that little moment. I said, oh. He was so skeptical of that man. He did not trust that man. He was just like, something ain't right with your ass. Okay, yay. I got those 2 videos edited. That one's uploading. Did this one finish so that I can just put the thumbnail on it? Because what is going on? Okay, so that one says it's finished uploading. Did it get checked? No flags? Okay, so I can make this live. Thumbnail and make it live. Let's keep it moving. Come on now. Which one is this? Sonia, is she gonna have an abortion? Questions we need answers to. Save, save. Oh, do I have this on? Nope, I got it on top messages, child. Yay. I love him in Survivor's Remorse too. Ah, yeah. She was so good as M. Chuck. She was hilarious. Like, hilarious. All right, new family business video is up. I'm gonna stay on here for another 6 minutes until 6 o'clock, and then I'm gonna go and prep for my live, take the shower, eat some dinner. I really need to prep and like test out this TikTok thing because, child, I'm very nervous. All right, and then this video is okay. It's uploaded now. It's exported, but it hasn't uploaded yet. I still need to record my All American Homecoming breakdown. I did that. I still need to send invoices. Ooh. Okay. All right. Let's see. It says something about setting up a virtual camera, how to stream on TikTok and OBS. What you mean, Angela? Does anybody recognize their age when you see actors play the kid and now the other parent? Oh yeah, child. Yes, pray for Palestine. And also continue to give the U.S. hell for supporting the genocide. I definitely stand with Palestine. Pray for Sudan, the Congo, Haiti, all oppressed, colonized, and occupied spaces. 100%. Wait, why wasn't this boy using? No, this was a year ago, so I don't think ADOM came out yet. I need an ADOM tutorial. Thank you. You as well, boo. All right, 5:59. I will see you guys on live to talk about All American Homecoming at 7:30 on my main channel, Erica Vane TV. Thank you so much for joining me for day 111 of 90. See you tomorrow.